dig a hole and plant a seed. Be where you don't know what it needs. Some face the thorns and other trials. Some find the good old earth, sometimes takes a while. I laid my love on rocky ground, and then the sun came beating down.
Roll it up, man. We're running.
Oh, wow.
I'll turn it over to you guys.
Well, we got started a little early with a nice shot from Journeyman, didn't we?
We did.
Yes, we did.
It's a beautiful thing. And where did we get Journeyman today?
Well,
We weren't in Journeyman Distillery, but we had a great place to stop. It's a little south of Journeyman.
Yeah.
We went on a journey,
We did go on a journey.
we did.
early morning journey.
I don't know if
A
you
little
guys-
early for a
I came
Saturday.
a little earlier.
A little place in Mishawaka.
Dragging.
Mishawaka, Indiana.
Dragging.
Three
Dragon.
little pigs on the road.
Who's doing the editing
Evil check.
today?
This is evil check. It just kept going on. I agree.
Yes,
All right.
again, we're in Mishawaka, Indiana at Evil Check Brewery and
Yes.
Public House.
Excellent.
Fantastic
this
place.
place.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks for coming, guys.
You bet.
thanks for
You've
having
been gracing us down at our house and Alley's Ale House, so it's finally great to get up here. We've all been here, not on a show, so it's great to do a show here because
Yeah.
we love this place.
I feel like I'm going to exhaust my welcome.
No.
No.
Oh, no. Trust us.
Absolutely.
No,
not.
we love Jeremy from Evil Check, and we love Holly from New Holland who's joining us as well
Yes.
today.
Hi.
Sorry, I was too busy drinking my beer.
And we do have another guest host tonight. We have John Baylor. John from the Stampede String Bands. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
We missed him on our last show with the string.
We did.
He,
We did.
he lives like 2 minutes away. It's okay.
Yes.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
Well, I came up to Fiddler's Hearth and got to see you playing there live, which is a cool show.
Oh,
You
really?
guys-
You seen them live there?
Yeah, I was here.
That's fantastic.
Yep, me and Ryan and Michelle went, and I forget who else went there, but yeah, it's a good show. I love you guys' harmonies. I think they're some of the best around. It's hard to find four guys to mesh like that, isn't it?
Well, only three of us. We only let three of us sing.
Well, okay, yeah.
But yeah, it's not a natural thing. It takes a little bit of work.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying the luscious mounds.
Oh, yeah. I've had it all over my face
Early
today.
drinking. Oh yeah. It's an early drinking day.
Yeah, it's
Started
beautiful.
early. I like
It's going to be
it.
a long day for you guys.
Your
Yes,
little
it is.
vegetable buddies later, yeah.
It's a long, good day.
Yeah.
But what a
I can
great
handle
start at
these.
Evil Check, though,
Oh,
right?
definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I had the Luscious Mounds as well. Awesome. This is your coconut.
Yeah, Jerry, want to tell us a little bit about this beer? I think it's beautiful beer. It's very tasty,
Yeah,
and
so
creamy.
coconut oatmeal milk stout, actually. We made the coconut extract ourselves. And,
wow.
what George did, the owner of the brewery. And, because he's a food science guy. And so, yeah, it's one of our seasonal beers. It comes out this time of year. We try to get it out just before Thanksgiving, because it's
Right.
one of those kind of winter warmers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Porter and stout and
Yeah.
season. Yeah.
Exactly. So, it's
Awesome.
not too sweet. So.
No, the coconut. There's several of the other ones we've tried. The coconut's just too much.
Yeah.
There's way too much extract or
like
whatever they're using.
Holly
in
said
there.
earlier, it's tastes like suntan lotion.
Tastes like
Yeah.
yes.
It does not taste like suntan.
Well, no, it's
No,
the bad ones.
no, yeah, the
the
bad
bad
ones.
ones taste like
Yeah.
suntan
Yes.
lotion. Yeah.
Definitely not
Malibu
this
rum.
one.
I've never consumed suntan lotion, but
Oh, you haven't?
no.
Oh, well,
No.
I don't know how you go
It
to the
shouldn't taste
beach.
like a pina colada. It should not taste like that.
Yeah, beer's very balanced. And it's like 6.4% alcohol,
Yeah.
so
It's a good one.
yeah.
Just decent, not too high. If you get too much higher, you're gonna the mouthfeel's gonna get a little off. It's gonna get a little too
Yeah.
sticky sweet, like some of those ones that hit over above
Right.
above 10. Once you start hitting above 10, real bad.
Too many residual sugars.
Yes.
Yeah, you get that. You start kind of licking your lips. You get that that Coke smack sugar. Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, we say it all the time, and it probably gets boring because we keep saying we're Evil Check. It's balanced.
Yeah.
But your beers are balanced. I mean, that's one of the reasons we love Evil Check is because the beers. It's one of them things like if like an IPA. I'm not a big IPA guy, but if an IPA comes out from Evil Check, I'm going to try it because I know it's going to be a good beer. It's like, hey, they know how they're. They don't make all their beers, so I'll try an IPA from Evil Check any day of the week.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually gonna. It's gonna be a well thought out beer,
Right.
not just put together and put it in a can and say buy this.
Thanks, guys.
And I love the artwork. Who does the artwork for Evil Check?
You put me on the spot. I think his name's Alan. So like the original artist, she lived in Winnemac, because we started in Culver.
Mm-hmm.
So she did some of the original work, and we're wanting to get it changed, the original artwork, because now it looks like, if you look at our beers, like our original core beers, and then like some of the newer beers that come out, it looks like it's from two different breweries, right? Yeah. So, gentleman, I don't know his last name, and I doubt he's listening. But
thanks, Jeremy.
So our show's not that good. I get it. I understand.
Well, he's not listening right now.
No,
right?
That's true. Not right now.
But yeah, I think his name is Alan.
Touché.
And I could ask, but when we came out with Static Chipmunk, we just put out on social media just an invite for people to submit drawings for the artwork, and we had some really cool submissions, on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and via email, but this guy, like what he was using as far as the colors were concerned, and it just. And it didn't take him long to do it all. So, and when you go past the bar, you can see all the artwork posted up there. So yeah, he's done like 5 or 6 new. Oh, that reminds me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, someone else is gonna have to talk for a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Because we have our. It's not out yet. It comes out next week.
Okay.
It's our Farmhouse Black IPA.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, so I have to go grab a couple bottles.
Oh, please.
Go for it.
Please.
Why don't I do that now?
No, we're not.
for it.
You
gonna
guys
stop
just talk about the setting. Look at the breweries over here. You got the
No,
barrels.
it's gonna be dead air till you get back.
dead air.
Yep,
All right,
yep.
sweet. Yeah.
Talk amongst yourselves. It's okay. Talk
Begin
amongst
edit.
yourselves.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
No, but the setting here really is cool. We got this little back corner table. We're surrounded by bourbon barrels.
I do.
They're aging their beer in.
Pat's on a throne.
Pat is.
I am in a throne.
Not that throne, guys. A real throne.
If it sounds a little echoey.
It's not a porcelain throne, no.
But
It
the
looks
wood
like
tails,
there
though.
are canning lines right behind us as
Yep.
well. I think there.
It does look like it, yes.
I mean,
I've
the
got
place is really cool.
Woodford Reserve. And these are Woodford Reserve. Whiskey barrels.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I see.
Yeah, we'll be getting back in there.
You're not allowed to. We don't have room for the barrels. We can't take the barrel with us. I mean, we could strap it to the top.
I was
going
going
to
say, yeah, there's luggage racks up top.
I mean, we could leave the computer and everything and the board and everything here.
Right on.
What?
I did want to ask Holly, because I know we kind of spoke about before the show. You have a new Dragon's Milk that just got released, correct?
Yes, we do. New one.
What?
Yeah. It's the Dragon's Milk Reserve with coconut, and it's aged in rum barrels this time. So it is very different because, when people think of Dragon's Milk, they think bourbon barrel automatically. So this one with the rum it's so different, but it's really tasty, really smooth. Good for
Sweeter note,
Christmas,
less
and
bite?
A little sweeter, yeah. And then all of our variants are pretty subtle, so the coconut is pretty subtle.
Okay.
But
The rum
still,
aging
a nice 11%. And yeah, I had a couple the other night, and it's scarily easy to drink.
And so Holly's got to leave now and go get a couple of
Yes.
bottles.
I'll be back. Give me a minute.
Sorry, Jeremy Brown was going to come up with this too, and he's going to be pissed if we get some of this today.
I know. It'd be really funny.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
Jeremy.
Sorry, not sorry.
What else is new?
You said earlier that is it your favorite?
The coconut rum is probably my favorite variant. Yeah, I love it.
Does every time a new beer come out, you go, oh, well, wait a minute, now that one's my
No.
favorite.
Now that's my favorite.
No, this one is it's just so different and so good, and it's a step outside the norm for us.
But I wouldn't knock you for that. 'Cause again, every time I open a new one, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, wait a minute, no, this one's
Yeah.
this is my favorite.
And we also have a new double IPA that just came out called Hoptronics. It's going to be year
Yeah.
round. So it's coming out kind of slowly because it has mosaic hops in it, and mosaic hops are kind of hard to get. So it's coming out, and we're going to be making more and more of it throughout the year. It's a 9% double IPA.
Oh wow,
So
that's a beautiful hop too.
yeah,
that
it's
mosaic.
Yeah. It's one of our favorites
Yeah.
across the board. I
Love
think.
it. Yeah.
yeah, so look for that one too.
Oh, we will.
So now, I mean, is that going to start branching down into Indiana a little bit?
Oh
or?
yeah, the Hoptronics.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good deal.
We actually did a release party in Indy at the
at Tappers.
Tappers,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I had one in Griffith at Twin Cade, and they
Yeah.
actually, so the label of Hoptronics looks like a kind of an old school break out Space Invaders
Right.
Video game.
saw
So Twin Kate actually made a video game for it. They're
Oh,
video
wow.
game programmers, and so
No
it
way.
had like the little hubs.
That's
Sweet.
awesome.
If you go on our website, you can see it. But
Nice.
yeah, it's really cool. And so we did some launch parties for it, but you'll see it in
Very
Indiana.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I
That's
can't
what
wait
we
to
got to
try
get
that
a
one.
hold of.
Yes.
Yeah, it's tasty.
Now, John, you know, Stampede's got take a little, not really a break, but slowing down a little bit for the winter months, right?
Holidays.
But you guys got a big show coming up in February that I'm really excited about.
Yeah, I think everybody slows down a little bit for the winter. We got a couple things between now and then, but February 18th, we'll be at the Hi-Fi with Moxie and Tracksuit Lifestyle.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, we know those guys.
Wow. Yeah.
And kind of an unusual combination, trying to get a very diverse crowd in there.
That's perfect. No, that's
Yep.
great. I was just going to say that's a great diverse lineup. You know, you guys are incredible. Tracksuit's awesome. Moxie, of course, is awesome, but it's so different. All you guys are so unique too. So that's really cool. That's a great lineup, and that's
a great
Hi-Fi
venue for that.
At
Yeah.
the Hi-Fi.
Yeah.
Shit. Jesus.
Love the hi-fi. Can't
Yep,
say enough
and
about them.
Their room is about doubling in size,
Right.
and they'll have a couple acts in there. We'll be the first all local lineup that they'll have in their expanded room.
Yeah, we're gonna go see a little Otis Gibbs, I believe, Cowboy, right?
Yes. Oh
In
yes.
January.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm fucking stoked. I can't say enough.
Little Otis Gibbs in January, and
yeah.
Stampede, Moxie, and
February.
Tracksuit in February.
Yeah, I think
Can handle that.
That's gonna have to happen.
And you guys are recording as well, correct?
Yeah, we not extensively. We recorded a couple of songs, and Moxie will record a couple of new songs. Tracksuit Lifestyle will record a couple of new songs as well, and we're going to release those on a one-night only EP that's going to be released at the Hi-Fi that night.
Oh
Sweet.
wow.
That's
That'd
cool.
be neat.
That
Yeah,
is very cool.
We got some good stuff on there. I'm very excited. I've listened to our new songs we got 2 new songs. I probably listened to them about 20 times a piece so far, and they haven't been mastered yet, and I'm just already very, very pleased with what we come up with.
Nice. Yeah, you guys have been doing so much. You guys have been playing a lot more in this area. Of course, we mentioned Fiddlers and Wild Rose, which is one the new place in Plymouth, correct?
Yeah, Wild Rose Moon
Wild
is
Rose
an
Moon,
event
okay.
center in Plymouth, and,
Okay.
and we've been there a couple of times and expect to be back there a few more times. The owner, George Stricker, said we'll be the first people that he books for
wow.
Looking at next year.
Next in 2017, very good. But you got some other exciting things going on there as well, correct?
Yeah, I do. They are launching a Wild Rose Moon radio hour, and that's going to appear on South
you go.
Bend Public Radio during the Back Porch Alcanola's kind of folk music program. We should be on there for an hour out of his 4-hour program once a month. We recorded our first radio program this week, so it's been kind of a busy week for us. I'm ready to slow down a little bit.
right?
A lot building up to that 1 hour of recording that
Nice.
we did. But yeah, I'm very excited about that, and certainly very honored to be the music director of this
Yeah.
new radio program.
Yeah, I think we need a little blind picks up there at some point too.
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds like it's coming. Yeah, snow's coming. We got the first. Well, you guys got hit pretty hard, didn't you, last week up here?
Oh yeah, it's awful.
There's like an
Unbelie-
inch.
Yeah. Like
I didn't think we were gonna make it up here.
yeah, I'm surprised you guys did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Winter storm advisory, and man, we just got
Whew.
And that's really down in Indy when it says snow. If it says over an inch, people are freaking.
Oh yeah.
And the bread's gone.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, shit. I'm serious. It's
No,
nuts.
it's the truth. Yeah. Yeah. People go absolutely
I
berserk.
was in Ohio on Friday. They closed the schools down, and there wasn't even an inch. There was
Well-
a dusting of snow, and they closed the.
Well,
Well,
now
granted,
it's-
it was like 12 degrees outside.
I heard they had gotten pounded in Ohio.
It might have been Cleveland. but
Cleveland,
well,
yeah,
I was over in
yeah.
like Dover, closer to Philly.
Oh, Dover.
Yeah, so-
Dover's always fine.
Yeah, but they closed all the schools down.
God watched
and I think it was
over
mainly because of the cold. I mean, it was
Yeah.
it was like 12, 15 degrees out, and that's still new to me. This is the first winter I'm gonna have to live through in 20 years. So it's the cold's getting to me a little bit already.
Did you
I'm already
hibernate?
time
You
to leave.
hibernated the
I
last
did,
20
yeah.
winters?
Yeah, no, but I was in Arizona and Florida for the last 20
Old
years.
Arthur's setting in, you know. Come to visit him.
My arthritis is
You are old.
it's
as
getting
shit.
cold. My arthritis is hurting.
So Jeremy brought some beer to the table.
yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We're
it's
at Evil Check and there's beer.
so it's our black farmhouse IPA.
Spectacular.
I think it's so good.
I don't. Once again, I'm not the IPA guy. I steer away from them usually, but that's still really good.
Like I had to pull up notes. Mosaic, Galaxy, Equinox is the dry hop.
Wow.
You can smell the mosaic.
It's fermented with Sacbrux, French Saison, and Brett. So
goodness gracious!
Wow,
that's
that's
good.
That is really different.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, yeah, you get that Brett. You get those notes. That's really different. But
remember, we had that one beer we made that somebody called a black IPA, and it was by accident. This was not ours was nothing like this.
I think that was Jeremy that named that, didn't he?
I think it was.
I think it was.
This tastes more like a black IPA, and I'm like, is there such a thing? Well, there is now, apparently.
But this is really unique. This is really good. But that's really unique.
There's piney
There's
and fruity and
piney, citrus.
Wow.
You get the little sour note too.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
And a weird,
It's different.
almost roastiness in the back end on that.
Yeah, from the specialty.
Yeah.
malt.
Wow.
And
That's
again,
killer.
drinking that and looking at the what color? I'm colorblind, but I know it's
refreshing.
dark. But I'm not getting the taste and the color are
No,
completely
no.
different from what I would think what I'm going to get out of that glass.
Yeah.
Evil Check's notorious for doing that, apparently. They like fucking with your mind a little bit.
White stouts and black IPAs and where's my green saison?
Hey, question everything.
That's
Question
really delicious.
But I mean, it's
Especially
refreshing because usually the hoppy ones, the IPAs, just sit on the back of my tongue and I'm done after like 4 sips. That's it.
I like it because you get those fruity elements
Yeah.
from the yeast.
Right.
You know, like that French Saison yeast. We
Right.
used that in our Saison earlier in the year, but you know, you get that candied lemon, candied banana.
Oh, yeah.
But you're getting these citrus notes, and then with like the hops, the Mosaic and the Equinox, like it's a nice mixture of fruity flavors,
That's
and it's
good.
not overly bitter.
No, not
No,
at all. That's what I'm
no.
saying. Yeah, it's not. My palate's clear.
I'm glad you said that too, because I was like, there is that hint of banana. Everything is a hint
Yeah.
of everything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're all there, but you can taste everything.
There's so
but
much into one
Yeah.
drink. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
John, what do you think?
Well, I'm like you, not much of an IPA guy, and I get a lot of hops out of it. I think this may be a dangerous thing to say. I think I have possibly a little bit of a hop allergy, so I get like if I drink too much of this, I think my throat's going to be just coated for weeks. But a little tip,
gotcha.
I enjoy it.
Oh, I
I
do
like
too.
it, but I taste it and I think, oh man, this is in the danger zone for me.
Yeah, me too, but I keep drinking it.
Yeah.
I've got a hop allergy too.
Yeah.
When I drink,
Oh, well.
it just happens to make me go a little dizzy sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I figure, like, don't they,
Throw up
isn't that how they,
eventually.
an anecdote, they just keep putting more in you, right? I mean, that's how they,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, snake bites and shit, so I
Yeah.
figure if I just keep drinking hops, I should, you know,
Hey,
someday I'll overcome it.
It'll cure it, you know?
Yeah,
I agree, because if you can
Immunotherapy.
develop allergies, why can't you like get over
With the
allergies?
same
Well,
thing,
but that's
yeah.
how. Well, that's immunotherapy.
Yeah.
That's how
I'm working
that's-
on it.
When I go to the allergist, I get a shot, and they give me shots of small amounts of
Right.
the stuff.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to drink it in mass quantities.
Yeah, well, what do they know? Scientists.
I mean, if a
if
little's
They
good,
believe in
lots might
global
be great.
warming.
If you're allergic to shellfish, you're not supposed to eat a 10-pound lobster. Oh, if I just keep eating lobster, big 10-pound lobsters, I'll eventually get over my allergy. Well, yeah, you will,
You
because
just
you'll
got to
be
put enough
dead.
butter on it. and you're good.
Well, it's like when you couldn't swim as a child and your dad just throws you in the lake. Yeah, you'll learn. So, Jeremy, what do you guys got going on soon in the horizons?
Yeah, no, I guess that's a good. Like we're looking to. We're in the process right now of expanding with some couple more distributors.
Nice.
New distributor down in Indy called Craft Roads.
Okay.
They're located like basically Mass Ave and like Dorman Street. So that'll free up a lot of my time. And then we're in the paperwork process with a Tennessee craft distributor
Nice.
Oh, wow.
as well. So
Wow.
so yeah, we're gonna launch in Nashville and the surrounding counties around Nashville.
Do you guys
really?
go down in Kentucky at
Not
all right
yet.
now? No.
Not yet. Nope. No. So yeah, I mean things are looking really good. I mean we're getting ready for things start to slow down this time of year.
Yeah, oh,
so
yeah.
you see
Probably-
those barrels back there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
yeah, we got Stalin coming out in March, which is our Russian Imperial Stout.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're just working on some sours over at our warehouse where we have a lot of our barrels are more barrels, wine barrels are stored as well. So yeah, just getting ready for the expansion into other markets, and
Awesome.
Just bracing for that. So
Nashville needs a few better beers down there.
that's what we hear. Yeah.
Well, especially, can you make that happen by February 24th?
Yes.
Is that
I think
right?
We're going
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know if
there you
we're
go.
swinging through Nashville or not for our road trip.
Why?
We
haven't
don't know
decided.
yet. We're just
Well, we
getting in
know
the
we're
car and
swinging
going.
down to Tennessee, and then we're actually thinking about swinging because we did Nashville last time.
Hey,
Doesn't matter.
but so
Nashville.
go in a count. It's somewhere near Nashville, and like we could do like Evil Check Blind Pigs in Tennessee.
That's true. We could.
Hey,
I'm not. I mean, I'm down for that.
I'm not going to complain now.
Can we make that happen?
Could do a little Evil Check, Twisted Crew down in Seymour, and then head down to. Yeah, we could do this.
There
we
you
can
go.
make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Little
See,
Twisted
we-
Crew boys. I think he owes us a bottle of whiskey anyway.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does.
Speaking of that, didn't Twisted Crew guy win?
Yes, Joshua. Josh.
Oh.
Congratulations. He won the Whiskey Whiskers Award. I came runner-up.
Yeah.
Thanks
That's
for-
the
thanks
Indiana
for
whiskey
voting.
guys, right?
What's that?
The Indiana whiskey contest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got whiskey for life.
Yes.
But didn't you vote? You voted for someone other than Brendan.
yeah, he's a dick.
Whoa!
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You-
I liked the page. He thought I liked just his
okay.
picture because he thanked me for it, and I was like, I never
No,
liked
sorry,
your
bro.
picture. I liked yours, and I was like, all right, cool. He's excited. Whatever. I'll let him keep thinking I voted for him.
See, I didn't like the page because I knew people would think, "Oh,
Oh,
you liked the first one."
yeah. Uh-huh.
Like,
And that's what people thought, and
Yeah.
that was the Twisted Crew.
But we
dude,
still like,
Jason.
but we
Yeah.
still love Twisted Crew. We don't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
don't
Oh, yeah.
say
Don't-
anything bad
don't
against
get me
Catherine.
wrong.
No.
It's just if
You gotta
Brendan
vote for
won,
Brendan.
I would have had more of a chance of tasting this whiskey more often.
Well,
that's true,
we're
yes.
like right down the road from Indiana Whiskey. I think maybe we have to make a stop later.
Oh yeah, that's a definite.
I do have a gift package for runner-up.
Yeah, what do you get for runner-up?
I don't know, probably a T-shirt.
Hey.
T-shirt for life.
Yeah. It's going to be a small. It's just for your beard only.
Are they open today?
I don't know.
It's Saturday.
It's
Why wouldn't
Saturday.
they?
Why wouldn't a whiskey place be open on
Because
Saturday?
it's Saturday in Indiana.
It's Sunday. That would be Sunday is a bad day. But you can't buy whiskey
Who
on
knows?
Saturdays either?
I just always question that because
Oh.
I don't leave it.
Well,
up
no,
to
they have the new law. They have the new laws for the distilleries.
I'm
Yeah,
fully aware of
distilleries
that
can be
because
open, but
we
yeah.
sell journeyman whiskey here,
Right.
and you can come and buy bottles of it on Sundays.
Okay. You couldn't do that before?
No,
Oh, okay.
No.
I didn't. I just thought the distilleries could be open now or something like that.
they can be.
Okay.
They can be, but there's so many wacky laws, and
Oh, I
then
know.
you get the owner involved, and they're like, "I don't want to work on Saturday, and you shouldn't too." So you never know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good choice. Yeah. I don't know. Google that stuff.
That I didn't know you could actually buy bottles of whiskey
Yeah.
at the distilleries. Though that's
Yeah.
awesome.
In Indiana.
So
they
tomorrow
just-
before we leave, we can come back and pick up some Journeyman.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah.
That's
at
awesome.
Evil Check,
Same,
yes.
and it's the same price as if you were to get it at
Journeyman.
the
Oh, wow.
Journeyman Distillery in Three Oaks. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep.
You just call them and ask them what your prize is and see if it's a bottle of whiskey, and you'll just get it from here.
Now I did not know. I did not know you could do that. I didn't know that you could buy like Journeyman at some
At a
other
restaurant
location.
or at a different
No, I didn't
location.
I knew like you could go to Journeyman and buy it. I just didn't know you could go to somewhere
Evil
else
Check.
and buy it. That's pretty
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah, we are 10% owners of Journeyman Distillery,
Oh, that's how. That
Yeah.
is fantastic. I did not know that.
and we have a distiller's license.
Ah,
So this is owned as a distillery as well as a brewery.
Are you
Nice.
Speaking of them,
Wow.
are you guys doing something? Are
yeah,
you
they
going?
own Journeyman.
No, I understand that, but are you going to actually try to distill here or something of your
Technically,
own?
we do.
Ah, gotcha. I gotcha.
I see what you did there.
All right, I'll move on from that one. Then.
Anyway,
we'll
Moving
cut that
on.
one out. We'll cut that one out.
Well, one of the great things about actually going to Evil Check, because we were able with a beer every frickin' week, but at Evil Check you can get the food as well.
Oh, yeah.
and
Food's
there's
good.
amazing menu here, amazing food.
if you think you're just getting a pretzel,
No, you're not just getting a pretzel. I ordered a pretzel.
it's like a meter stick of pretzel.
It's in log form.
I mean, it's crazy. It's fantastic. It's really good. But
They use those and they laid out the.
what?
Brendan couldn't finish his own
He
joke.
couldn't. He was so happy about it too. He wanted to say it. He just couldn't.
Well, Cowboy did deep throat half that freaking log,
It
though.
was good. It was really good.
It was pretty bad.
Solid. Yeah.
Oh shit.
No,
So
It's always funny when Brendan tries to tell a joke and he can't finish because he's laughing.
it was
too
gonna be
much.
really funny too, but that's even funnier now.
So, I mean, obviously, you guys probably eat here quite a bit. What's your go-to meal here?
I actually don't eat here a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you
I
couldn't
do.
have just lied.
Holly does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the time stamp on that so we can know to?
Yeah.
No, like,
Cut at 26 minutes.
is it only? But that's all it's been. Holy shit!
What are you trying to say?
Feels like it's been forever.
Wow.
sorry.
I feel the love. Do you feel the love?
No, I don't.
I do.
No.
It's in this
20
beer.
minutes with us is like an eternity.
No, the tacos.
God.
The
Tacos are really
yeah?
good.
Yeah, you guys got a bunch of different street tacos, right?
Yeah, I don't know the menu too well,
Yeah?
His job's beer.
but yeah, I know the beer.
Yeah. Oh,
like-
you do know the beer.
Because we get the leftovers from the
Oh, nice.
buffet
Yeah.
that's going on, the lightning lunch, which is nice. But you could probably call it like you're the first month that you work here, the Evil Check 10.
Yeah?
Ooh,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because you just go back there and you're like, ooh, I want to try that. And, oh, I was looking on that at the line, and yeah, I'm going to try that.
Oh,
And,
yeah. Oh,
yeah, and you just keep going. And
Well, in a lot of places like that. You remember growing I mean, your first job, I think one of my first jobs was Baskin Robbins. And sure, I ate ice cream for about 3 weeks. And then I hate ice cream for about 10 years after that. Just because, a year of working there, you go home smelling like waffle cones and frickin' and ice cream, and you don't want it anymore.
How did you
So-
not get laid more often? Smelling like waffle cones.
I don't get laid quite often.
Yeah,
That was a
whatever.
long time ago. I'm old.
You should pick up working at a Baskin Robbins again.
I'm not sure pink shirts and tan shorts are really gonna get me the ladies.
Smell like waffle cones, it will.
Wrong kind of ladies.
That's an interesting story because my first job was shoveling horse shit. and
That comes in with a zinger.
and I don't mind this stuff.
That's fantastic.
My first job was shoveling horse shit. I still like ice cream. Wait,
I don't get the theory here.
that's great.
what was your first job, Brendan?
Driving tractors into
Horse shit.
Dave's, forget the name, Dave Dieter's lawn and garden place by my house.
Oh, okay, nice.
He didn't pay me. So I guess it wasn't a job.
Not
I
really
guess-
a job.
I guess I was getting fucked.
Why
He's
did
like,
you
hey, you
do
want to
that?
drive these tractors in for me, kid? And I'm like, yeah, I guess that was.
That
I
sounds
got
awesome,
some kind
yeah.
of raw deal, didn't I? I thought it was fun, but I got screwed.
Yeah,
That's
right,
like
you're
child
right.
labor. I should have been. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Can he still sue for that?
Did he at
Probably.
least feed you or something?
Huh?
Did he at least feed you?
No.
Wow, you really got.
You
No.
are
Yeah.
you are
No.
a sucker.
If they're still open, I'm gonna look into this.
Do you remember me? I remember you.
Child exploitation there.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I just cowboy.
Oh.
What was your first job?
My first job was working at Jonathan Bird's, so like
What is
a
that?
cafeteria, like line food,
Oh, okay.
like an MCL or
Smorgasbord.
Gray Brothers or something.
Back in the smorgasbord buffet.
Back in the
thing?
smorgasbord, yeah. But it
Okay.
wasn't a buffet. I mean, you go and all the old people say, whatever, I want the turkey.
Oh, okay. I
But
gotcha.
it was always a one for you, one for me, one for you, one for me. It's fantastic.
Nice.
They didn't let me work the dessert section.
Well, of course not.
No.
Dear God, no.
No.
That would be awful.
We're going to put the fatty on the salads. There's nothing much that he's going to want to eat there. And I'm not shitting you. That's what ended up happening. Well,
I'm just
there's
gonna-
lettuce there. There's no way he wants to eat that.
No.
And they were right.
I'll keep it going around. Holly, what was your first job?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. All right.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Did you stop eating pizza for
I
a long time?
I can't eat Pizza Hut.
At all?
No.
I don't
even
know.
to this day?
No, I can't.
See? That's
It's
what-
just
yeah.
like the smell.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There was like no escaping.
Exactly.
So,
Like waffle. Yeah, like me and waffle cones and ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't handle it.
It amazes me now, like places like Pizza Hut are so open because,
I know.
like beer, there's so many. The craft beer business
Yeah.
kind of killed those big corporate places because it's so much better to getting at a local a local pizzeria or a local craft beer shop like Evil Check. So you think like it's like who even goes there anymore?
But it's
Who the hell goes
crazy,
to
like
Evil?
the bigger chains, they make it like so easy now to just order. Like
Oh,
you can
yeah.
have, I mean, I know you can just like get online
Yeah.
and order a pizza through like one of the bigger chains. It's just like so much
you
easier. While
can
like
just-
maybe
yeah.
a more like
2
artsy
pizzas for
pizza
$1
place,
now and shit. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can.
Papa
you,
John's, yeah.
Yeah,
They
you
got a
can
little
tell-
app.
Go get it.
Well,
Yeah.
well, not even the app. You can tell now you've got the Amazon, the Alexa thing. You just say, Alexa, order me a freaking pizza.
Yeah.
You don't even have to touch anything if you've got that Amazon Echo set up in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just talk to it and say, order me a pizza.
Wow. Didn't even know that was.
Back to the Future has arrived, hasn't it?
It is.
I want a damn hoverboard though, and not the stupid one that catches on fire.
The
where you're like-
two-wheeler. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
come
not
on.
a
I want to
hoverboard.
be. I want to be in the air.
If it has wheels, you can't call it a hoverboard.
I think.
No.
I think it actually. Toyota? Is it Toyota?
Somebody made one, but it only goes for about 5 feet.
Yeah, it's not very. It's the distance is horrible.
And-
But I think it was Toyota. It's either Nissan or Toyota, one of the two. Anyway, regardless, they've actually designed the hoverboard, the real hoverboard.
Right, but
from
it has to
Back
be
the
run
Future.
on a specific
Yeah.
surface, too. Yeah,
Right.
It has to be run.
Of course.
It's basically it's the
Magnet.
same kind of stuff that the super trains run off of.
Okay.
Yeah, but it has to be run on a certain floor. Is
On
there-
that one?
Yeah.
Huh, I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
know that.
basically
Okay.
super
Well, never mind then. I'm
conductors.
less-
It's
I'm-
basically superconductors.
I'm less impressed now.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, don't be impressed because you can only run it on one surface.
But even though 5 feet, that's pretty cool.
It is still cool.
Because I think all the guys before the Wright brothers going off the cliffs, the first couple of feet were like, fucking hey, this is awesome.
This is awesome.
It didn't end so well, but at least 5 feet of hoverboard. It's pretty cool, 5 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's getting there. It takes time.
Remember when Pizza Hut had the buffet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can
They
get-
still have some of them.
Yeah.
I know, but now like all of them have been relegated to like a Hungry Howie's window or
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that. You know, like they've closed down and they've moved to new locations and strip malls. So.
Yeah. There's a few.
I do love when you can go find a KFC buffet.
With a Chicken Little.
He loves the KFC
yeah.
buffets.
That's
Nah.
Cowboy
Yeah.
likes
Oh, yeah.
fried chicken.
Yeah.
Loves
Never
fried
guess it.
chicken.
I would never guess that. Yeah. Look at that fatty. There's no way he's going to like fried chicken.
He likes craft beer and fried chicken? You shouldn't eat both those.
He shouldn't eat both of those. He's probably going to die soon.
Jeremy, what was your first job?
Elkhart Truth,
What is that?
newspaper in Elkhart.
Oh, okay.
I was
wow.
a paper boy.
I guess actually, okay. Technically, I guess my first job was a paper boy.
I did
did
too,
do
I
paper
forgot.
boy. I completely forgot. My brother got a paper route in. We lived in Irvington on Washington and Arlington, so his route was Arlington, and he got tired of doing his paper route and just kept making me go do it, and then so I eventually just took it over for about
Yeah.
2 years.
No,
I completely forgot about that.
I started helping my brother when I was 7.
Yep. That's about where I was at,
Yeah.
And to this day, I can't read a paper.
Really?
No, just kidding.
I believe
I
you.
hate the smell. No, I had the same thing. Yeah, same
Ink
thing.
on your
I was
fingers.
like 7 years old, and all of a sudden, and then you're back when you could actually do it. Now it's grown. It's grown men doing it in
Right.
trucks. Kids can't have paper routes anymore
And they're
at all.
what do they call them? Motor routes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't see any kids with paper routes anymore.
But like my technical job where I wasn't like collecting payment for the papers and
Sure.
keeping a share of it, like was Shakey's Pizza.
Shakey's
Shakey's
Pizza.
was real.
That sounds
Shakey's
Are
awesome.
you shitting me? I thought that was just like a South Park reference.
No, I think there were like 2 locations. One was in Elkhart, and I think one was in Mishawaka or South Bend. But that one closed, and I worked at the one in Elkhart there on Napanee Street. And
didn't know
that
that
place
was
was a
real.
shithole, man.
Well, South Park made a reference to one where Cartman tried to grow his own shakies with stem cells.
Yeah, it was
It was
right
a
next to
Christopher
the
Reeve stem
chocolate
cell.
salty ball place.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's
think
a
it was real.
reference to the actual.
Well,
to
it may
this
not be,
restaurant.
but I
Yeah.
just that was my road. Like Shakey's Pizza. No shit. Okay, I guess I
But
didn't.
they actually had good fried chicken.
Yeah. Oh,
Pizza place with fried
Chicken and stuff called they were mojos. They're basically sliced potatoes with the specific batter on
Oh
them.
yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds awesome.
but they were really good. Yeah, and mac and cheese, and I hated Sundays because I had to fill the entire buffet, and man, it was long. But I did it to get out of going to church.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, Mom.
Good call.
She's not listening. But
Definitely, not even later.
I wonder what my son's up to.
Mojo's. That's a big
Mojo's.
Yeah, there's a place in Plymouth on the corner, Marathon gas station that sold
was a Mojo?
Mojo's.
And I think it's
And it
yeah,
was, yeah.
I don't know.
But it was everywhere. Let's go good Mojo's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
huge.
hush puppies.
Yeah.
Right?
I know
Yeah.
what a hush
Yeah.
puppy is.
Right.
I was
But you
born
don't know
in
what a
Indiana.
Mojo is?
It was a bigger,
I was
longer
born
hush
in
puppy.
Indiana. And I keep hearing, I heard something else the other week about a food that some people are having. Maybe this was more northern Indiana, but a cannibal sandwich.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Raw hamburger in a sandwich.
Yeah.
It's people.
No, it's
What?
it's actually really
He
good.
asked- I didn't know it was a real thing, but people used to. It
Yeah.
was raw hamburger you would put
Yeah.
in between white bread.
You
and-
get a really good solid hamburger, like a 90-10, and then you put it real thin. You put it real thin on like a pumpernickel or like a wheat bread, and a little salt and pepper on it.
I never in my life would think of eating raw hamburger.
We used to call
And I
them.
keep hearing about this, and I'm like, I'm from Indiana. I never heard about this. I don't know what a mojo
It's
is.
actually more of a Wisconsin thing, but
Is it?
yeah.
Okay. All right. It must be more northern. Yeah, much more north.
I've never heard of it.
We've called them Stallings.
Okay.
That's what I knew them by.
Stallings.
Yeah, I had
Damn
no.
commies.
The poor people in Wisconsin ate like 85-15.
Rich people got 90-10.
Yeah. You weirdos.
Richie's.
And their teeth squeak when they talk and all the cheese curds.
Squeaky cheese.
Hey, nothing wrong with cheese curds.
I
That's
agree.
good.
I mean, we have it on our poutine here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And you're one of the few people that have the poutine. That's
They got some
really-
amazing
oh.
poutine, too.
Yeah, there's like one other place in Indiana, at least down where we're at, that has some poutine.
Used to.
Well, no, Redemption. I'm talking Big Lug.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
Lug.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, Big
Yeah,
Lug
Big
Big
has
Lug's
it.
got
Yeah.
poutine.
Yeah.
Redemption
Yeah.
got rid of their poutine, and they had really good poutine.
Did they really?
Yeah. I mean, it was just one. It was just your standard gravy, and nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing like there's a really
It was
good place.
good,
I've
though.
got a buddy in Canada, and there's a place I want to go to. I think who's the guy? Who's the Travel Channel guy who goes all the places? Real well spoken.
Anthony?
Anthony Bourdain
Yeah.
went to a place that I really want to go to on my next trip to Canada. They got a
Cowboy
really
was
good
there.
like duck
Yeah.
confit poutine,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he said this. My buddy got to go to that place, and he said that was just.
I
it
don't
was
trust
heavenly.
anything Anthony Bourdain says anymore because he dissed craft beer as a whole. So.
Well, okay. I
Did
didn't
he
hear
really?
that.
Oh yeah, like hardcore.
Really?
Yeah.
That pretentious son of a bitch with all his foo-foo food, and
Yeah.
he's bitching about craft
Yeah,
beer.
look it up.
He
Yeah.
knocks it down with some Coors Light, does he? Is that what he
I guess. Yeah. Yeah. He
Well, he smokes like a chimney. How in the hell can he have an actual taste
Palate.
bud?
Taste
yeah,
palate,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I
gotta be
have no
surprised
idea.
how much.
Yeah.
But you see that a lot. It's funny. You go to places and the chefs, they're all out back smoking. Like,
yeah.
I don't get it.
It's the only way you can calm down. That's the
Yeah.
only break you get. Like, because when I managed Fiddler's Hearth, like I smoked because
Yeah.
that was like I would
But as a chef,
I could take a break.
aren't
Same
you killing
thing.
your? But as a chef,
Yeah.
aren't you? You're killing your
Oh,
palate, aren't you? I mean,
Yeah,
a lot. So it's
same
gotta make it
same
hard,
as
yeah.
like
You getting
a
a break.
bar manager.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Probably
you're getting a
making your
break,
food
right?
taste better. though.
That's true. I mean, in the Navy, I'm probably all services. The guys, all the smokers would take breaks all the time. They go up top deck and they'd be smoking. Everybody else would keep working,
Yeah.
huffing it and shit. Like, wait a minute. Well, screw
Wait a
this. I'm going to
minute.
start smoking.
Yeah.
So it made smokers out of guys so they could take a break.
I
Yeah.
will. I will admit that's probably one of the one of the reasons, and I know it about myself. I still smoke, and I will do it because if I
No
don't.
wonder you like sours.
No, well, yeah. I have to have food that's very strong, and even the beers are very strong. But I do it to force myself to take a break. It's only otherwise if I don't, and the times when I did quit smoking for several years, I will work all day long because of my OCD issues and stuff. But I'll literally I'll keep working through lunch. I'll keep working, and I'll just keep going. And in a way, this reminds me to take a break that I haven't found a different substitute for. So I can understand it, like
Cocaine.
you were saying. Well, no, that
Cocaine.
no
Works.
No, that's not a break. That's not a break. That's a chore.
Yeah, but you don't mind missing
Agree to
the break.
disagree.
Let's get some good meth and good to go.
There you go.
Cowboys, your mom listening?
Probably not.
Your wife?
No. Let's be honest.
I say we take a
Some
quick
more.
break and
Quick
we
break?
get some
I need-
stout
I like some
from
stout.
Evil Check.
Ooh, I don't think I'm going stout.
No?
No.
Where are you going?
Oh, you know what?
Uh-huh.
You know what we're gonna try?
Oh, there was
Let's
a-
take a break and let's get some English bitter.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good beer.
All right, let's take 5, boys.
All right.
All right, see you.
What's the best way to make it through a long work week? Take a midweek break and join the fun every Wednesday night at Alley's Ale House in Fishers for Nico's Open Stage. Want to share your talent in front of a live audience? Whether it's breaking in some new material or jamming out to some favorites, Nico's Open Stage is the place to go for it. There's never a cover charge, and walk-ins are always welcome. Each week brings a featured artist and drink specials from Jack Daniels. Check out Nico's Open Stage on Facebook for more details. And come join the fun every Wednesday night at Alley's Ale House, home of the boys of Blind Pig Confessions.
What's up? It's Warren Cluck from the Jason Lane Cluck Show on Rio Rock 103.9 The Bear, and you are listening to the Blind Pig Confessions.
Hey, we're back. I mean, we have New Holland on here too. I mean, do you guys have anything going on here soon that you want to get out, want to talk about, or
What you got coming up?
Well, Jeremy and I will both be doing South Bend Brewfest, which is January 21st, and it's a really big brewfest at the Century Center.
Indoors?
It's indoors, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
And it's Century Center is right downtown South Bend. It's a really beautiful building, really open and spacious, and they do a lot of local breweries and then regional too. So that one's really nice.
I mean, I guess outdoors would be okay because we did that one thing in the middle of the summer that was just hot as hell. I guess we could do a opposite spectrum.
Yeah.
Well, and this event's primarily put on by Indiana Beverage.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, not InBev, not InBev, but Indiana Beverage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I knew you would never say that.
Yeah, no,
I said that.
The South that hasn't been going on that long, has it? The South Bend Brewfest?
Yeah, it's been because when I worked at Fiddler's,
has it been going on that long?
Was the inaugural 6 or 7 years ago?
Oh, okay. I didn't think it was been going on that long. Okay,
I think
that was
so.
like 3 or 4 years. All right.
Last year was my first year at it, and it was my first festival working festival in the States, and man, what a rough year. I don't want it to happen. I don't want to start because it just ended, right?
Yeah.
We get this month off, and now it's fuck, we start again.
I really like your style.
Talking about festivals, you guys were at the Granddaddy. Both of you guys were.
The Granddaddy,
you guys were at the Granddaddy in the States on Colorado.
Holy
shit. How was that? I mean, that was.
How was that? Yeah.
Yo Gabba Gabba has a beer fest?
It was intense, man. It was intense.
There's no time to rest.
Well,
there can't be.
She had a different situation than I did because she had to work 3 of the sessions.
Yeah, 3.
And we had volunteers because we were in a lower cost tier.
Yeah.
And New Holland had the
fee.
biggest setup at GABF of any brewery ever.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Nice.
So we were required to work.
And I'd go by her because her booth was right across from where our little section was, and
throw her Gatorade and you go on and drink more beer.
No, I'd bring her beer.
Huh. Yeah, good man.
Yeah,
he kept bringing me up really strong beers, and I just thank you.
But she was just pouring nonstop, you know,
and
I was just mesmerized from that chocolate that I had. And then I just, no, come on, really? Chocolate, Colorado. It was laced with marijuana.
That kind of chocolate.
Yeah, because it's legal there.
Because it's legal there.
Yeah,
right.
But I took it because you're standing for hours on concrete. You're at the end of the day, you're just bogged down.
You didn't have any of those because usually those kind of conveyors, you get the soft, squishy floor stuff you can stand on all day.
No,
they didn't have any of that?
No.
Oh, dear God.
Well, they're pouring beer all day. Yeah, I mean.
Straight up concrete floor.
Oh, that's
it's
awful.
so uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
I actually enjoyed pouring beer at our little booth better than being out. Because there were just thousands of beers to pick from and thousands of people, and you're just and you only get 1 ounce, you know.
Yeah.
So that's not even enough to actually get into another queue and sip on while you wait to get another beer. So it was cool. Like if you're gonna go for like one day or two, or do the whole or do the whole weekend, but just come and go as you please. Yeah. Is there re-entry? I don't remember.
You have to buy the tickets per day. I don't know if you can go. Yeah, I don't know if there's was in and out.
Each was a different ticket.
Yeah.
But it was an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to go. I wanted to go so bad.
Yeah,
Buddy of mine went.
Definitely wanted to go, but
trying to organize 5 pigs to go to that is a little hard.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
How'd you guys do? I mean,
do you have your
We did not win any medals.
Yeah.
Which was disappointing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had some really good beers entered, but there's so many, great breweries that enter. But I know that Evil Czech, they got some tasting notes that were really, really positive.
Because you always get tasting notes from the judges returned to you, and it's like stapled and has all their notes. And then we got 2 subsequent letters that said this is not for marketing purposes,
right?
But this is just to inform you that like Static Chipmunk, our double IPA, made it into the final round of like 6.
Oh,
6 rounds, and I think it was 6. Don't quote me on this, but
because it's not for marketing purposes.
I guess this is an iPod, and we're on I guess quoting quotables.
No one listens to this show. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we got to the final round of judging, and then there was like one judge that kind of disqualified us and said there was too much onion and garlic notes in it.
What?
Yeah, but every other judge was like, this is great, this is spot on, well balanced.
That dude just had a sandwich, didn't he?
Yeah.
Before he started tasting.
Right.
He'd been eating too much chocolate.
Yeah.
And then
too much onion
I
and
set
garlic.
that up.
Yeah, that was
I think you did.
And then like the Patton, our Pilsner, that made it to the final round. That got disqualified by one guy saying, it's good, but it's actually a Helles. And so he said it was actually German instead of Bohemian. It's like, okay. And then our Irish Red, the O'Keefe's, that got into the final round. And there was one judge completely off from the other judges. And this, like, for the listeners, this just kind of shows you how crazy it is, because these judges are trying, like, tons of beer. And one of the first disqualification, like I've talked to judges, and Hallie can confirm this, that the judges, a lot of the beers that within the early rounds, they just look at and smell.
Yeah.
And if there's no lacing or
they're not gonna mess with it.
Appearance, they just like
it's like a bad resume.
Done. Yeah. Or it's like
but
the last kid getting picked to play basketball, because he's short and chubby and has asthma.
Hey,
I'm not trying to bring
wait
back
a minute.
Spud Webb, yeah.
Spud Webb never would have made it through.
and he really loves fried chicken.
No, that was no. So you got you too, huh?
But
yeah.
Oh,
with
bad
the
childhood
O'Keefe's,
memories.
the one judge said there was a lot of cheese and sour notes. It's like what?
In which beer?
But in our Irish Red.
Irish Red.
Wow, that's special.
Somebody gave him a dirty glass.
Yeah.
That's
That-
not the cheese.
Cheese and
I've
sour.
never heard cheese as a note.
But see,
before
that
in the
makes more
beer.
sense to me than the sour notes in that red.
Sure.
But I've never heard cheese referred to in beer.
But it's very really.
Yeah, never
Okay.
heard a cheese note.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. But you can get like umami or like know like a parmesan. That type of.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I've just never heard. I've never really heard it as a cheese
Sure.
note. Just kind of a yeah.
But in an Irish Red,
Yeah,
like
no.
you're getting like toffee notes, especially in the O'Keefe's. Like
Yeah.
you're getting a lot of toffee and caramel
hardcore.
notes.
That was when we came here last time. That flight.
Yeah.
That was one of the ones that was my favorite. I think when we came here.
So you kind of like conspiracy theorist comes out in me. It's like they're like, all right, we gotta get rid of one beer. All right, Carl, you're not a well-respected BJCP judge. Why don't you go ahead and just make some off-the-wall, like, shitty notes about the beer? No one knows you. It'll be fine. Like
His first year.
we need this to go away. So that's kind of, I don't know if it's true or not. It's probably not. But no, I mean, those people study hard for that certification.
Well, they do, yeah.
But we were really happy with getting those notes.
Well, yeah,
How
absolutely.
many damn medals are there at that, though? I mean,
A lot.
It's too many.
It's just got to be ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
way too many.
Yeah.
Like I didn't. Did you go to the award ceremony?
I did. Yes.
Yeah, I slept in.
yeah.
I slept.
Well,
with
yeah.
me.
It was
I was recovering
indisposed.
from
All the-
chocolates and
Chocolates
Oh,
and beer.
not the high alcohol content beer.
no, like
No, the mile high chocolate.
medicinal like
Yeah.
gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
So do you think it's kind of losing its luster a little bit as a national?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
I mean, it just kind of sounds like, well, there's maybe just too many awards. Here's an appreciation award for throwing some water in that. I mean,
No, I mean the beers that win are really good,
Yeah.
and there were a lot
Yeah.
of there's a
I mean,
lot
how-
of great beers and a lot of
Yeah.
shitty beers, and it's a great for me. Like I enjoyed the opportunity that I could try beers. Like there was along one of the walls there was close to where we were both at. There was state brewers guilds were there representing.
Oh, yeah.
So they had like Indiana poured Corn King.
Yeah.
Moving on. Then you had like breweries from Oregon, like Oregon Brewers Guild and Maryland Brewers Guild, and like states that like I would never see represented within the state of Indiana or Michigan or surrounding areas. So it was really cool just to be able to try some of those beers. You know, it's like I read an article in the New York Times about this brewery. Oh man, what's it called? Do you remember? I showed you. It was Bourbon Ace.
Okay.
Bourbon Ace, and so they have this little brew pub there, and like it was in the New York Times about how their beers have done well, and so it was cool because I'm not going to drive to Bourbon Ace,
Right.
you know, just south of Chicago, but they had like their brewery and the brew pub, so I could try
Nice.
some of their beers, and,
Yeah.
you know, and then there'd be times like if I'd grab her a beer, I'd be like, you know, and we had glasses that were like this, like 5 ounces. I'd be like, hey, my girlfriend works for New Holland. Will you give me a bigger pour, you know? And she's back there pouring away, and she's tired of her own beer. And
And then you just drank it.
I did, yeah. No, I told you I tripped. I tripped.
I
The beer
fell.
fell in my mouth.
How many
He
times
would
did
come
you
back
trip
with
that
just like
day?
an ounce of beer. I'm like, why won't you get me more?
Because it was a long walk back.
I had to try it too.
But from a competition standpoint, that one's got to be exhausting. I can understand it from a beer appreciation standpoint. You get to try all kinds of stuff you wouldn't get a chance to try. But from a competition standpoint, that's just got to be ridiculous trying to compete against all those, depending on the styles and all the different awards that it could be in. You know, is it split up completely on like styles and everything? You know,
Yeah,
that's just got to be exhausting.
yeah.
That's for the brew masters and everybody. That's just got to be exhausting.
But there were like over 4,000 beers
Yeah.
Wow.
entered. Yeah.
How
And
many
it was
awa-
kind of cool because I was at the award ceremony and, you know, some small, tiny, little, no-name brewery, you know, they'd won a gold, and it was just so cool because, you know, there were bigger breweries, you know, that are
Right.
internationally known, Dogfish Head, stuff
Sure.
like that won awards, but, you know, when you see some small brewery win and you see the excitement when they go on stage, and
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's just so cool because, and then you're like, wow, that they're really, you know, like, they're a great brewery and I want to go try their beer.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so it was a good opportunity to kind of just like branch out and
What
try
is it,
something different.
That's got to be an awesome.
Zing Zangs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Indy?
Yeah.
Zwanzig's.
Zwanzig.
That's it.
Yeah,
Zwanzig.
Columbus.
Thank you.
Columbus.
Yeah.
That has got to be a wicked feather.
They
in
won
the
pretty
cap
good. Yeah.
for
Yeah,
any
and
brewery.
I had it was Winterfest a few years ago. I had that ghost pepper beer they had. That was
Oh, really?
phenomenal. Yeah, it was.
See, I haven't had anything by
Oh
them yet.
God, it was killer.
I haven't either.
Yeah, it was great.
No, but I'm hearing great things about it. Obviously, they're doing good
It was
things. They're
I think
winning
it was
pretty
a,
good
if I'm
awards.
right, it was a pizza place. It just
Yeah,
started.
yeah, yeah.
The owner started just making
And it's
beer.
funny
I guess
'cause
as far as I know,
A
but
guy that drinks no beer I work with, he randomly said, "Hey, have you been down to Zwanzig's?" I'm like, "No. What are you talking about?" He's like, "They got pretty good beer." And I was like, "Whatever, old man. You don't drink. I completely put it off. Like, whatever."
Yeah.
And then I see that they're winning awards, and I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe I shouldn't have.
There you go. Well, there you go.
Can't dismiss
Yeah, we
the
just
small
said another.
ones.
We gotta do
Yeah.
the Evil Check, Zwanzig, and Twisted Crew trip here soon.
Boom. Done.
But yeah, it's cool to see a brewery that you would never go into because it is
No.
little corners here and there. Like we just happened to fall into Briar Scratch. It was like holy shit! But
That one
those
was-
things
yeah.
happen. And you have to try it out. Some people you don't know who's making great beer. Anybody could, So you
Yeah.
have to go in and try places. That's what's
Well, that's the cool thing about craft beer. I mean, there's a lot of places doing good things with
Mhm.
beer, and places you never even thought of, but sometimes the big people that aren't doing that great of things. That's why you got to get out and try
Sometimes.
every
Or they're
day.
doing
yeah,
the
try 'em
same
all.
thing they've been doing for
Oh,
10
yeah,
over
yeah.
20 years.
And
Yeah.
you just kind of get tired of it a little bit.
It's
Yeah.
old.
But I think like the Brewers Association just announced, last or earlier this week, there's now 5,005 breweries in the United
We
States.
broke
Yeah.
5,000.
We
Yes.
broke 5,000.
Damn.
Dear
Nice.
God.
That is crazy.
That is-
So what are we going to start seeing? Like, I don't know. Like, I predict, like, you see how Stone laid off a certain amount of their workforce. What was it, 5% or something like that?
Yeah. It may have been
And-
more than that.
Was it more?
I think so.
Yeah.
It was a big number. I
Yeah.
remember seeing.
It was like 10%. I
Could have
don't
been.
know.
Yeah, it was a big number.
But you see these breweries like look at the push that Sam Adams has done, and like coming out with different styles
Yeah.
and packaging different styles and getting them out into the national market. And then you're seeing reports of how like Bell's and Founders and Ballast Point and all these breweries are going national. They're like in all 50 states. Like
Right.
they intend to go into like Utah or whatever as
Ballast
being the
Point,
finals.
Yeah, Ballast Point made that weird. I mean, quick.
Yeah.
I mean, you started seeing them everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
It was kind of
Or
crazy.
like New Belgium. I think New Belgium now
yeah.
they
Yeah.
just acquired their last state as
Yeah.
far as distribution rights
yeah,
are concerned.
it's
But
insane.
you're going to start seeing these national brands are going to have to pull back,
right.
and they're going to have to lay people off.
Yeah, you gotta
and they're going to
cut
have
somewhere.
to scale down,
Yeah.
and they're going to have to be a regional brewery, and that's just how it's going to be because of the competition. I think unless they do like some of the big boys and they start buying out, it's going to be an
Or-
interesting tactical chess match.
Or they
coming
start
up soon.
lobbying.
Well,
Or they
there's
start
nothing
lobbying
wrong.
out. Well, the other problem they could do is they could start lobbying out the, law changes.
Yeah.
Restricting the laws
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Back down to, you got to be this big and have this kind of stuff to be able to brew and serve alcohol and all that kind of
But
stuff.
there's nothing wrong with a place being just a regional brewery. I mean, I hate people thinking that. Well, we just have to go up, expanding out. You don't have to do that. Just
Well,
keep
you don't.
making
You're
great
right.
beer.
Right.
And that's the hard part.
Right.
I mean, but everybody wants to get their, everybody wants to get bigger. They want to.
Yeah, I mean, I
they're
agree,
trying to
but-
get bigger.
No,
you're trying
not
to get
everybody
more,
I
do.
think that's I think that
It's
depends
somewhat
on
of, well, you're right. So somewhat of the American way is to get bigger,
Yeah.
get bigger, constant profits. Let's become a publicly traded company.
Sell
Now
high.
we're-
Sell
right,
high,
you know what I'm
yes.
saying? And then it eventually crashes. You can only grow so much before you need to just be happy with maintaining. To
Yeah.
a point where
Right,
you know
right.
what, I can pay my bills, I can pay my people. I have a long-term career and a long-term industry.
Yeah.
If you're constantly worried about 10% growth every year, you're going to tap out somewhere and you're going to crash.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen in the industry. If they just keep trying to grow profit on crap beer and crap beer, not craft, for the big guys, just their standard fare.
You can say shit.
Yeah,
Shit beer, yeah.
Shit beer.
Yeah.
But it's got to peter out at some point. They're going to have to pull back.
Yeah.
It's just the way the world works right now.
The
Yeah.
first brewery that I worked for, the first brewery that I worked for that still exists. That was one of my interview questions with the CEO. Was like, where do you see yourselves? Do you want to continue like going up and up and up, or do you want to go up and reach like a plateau and just maintain? And he said, that's exactly what I want to do because it's more you can manage it. more easily.
I want to find a comfortable spot that then allows me to experiment here and there without threatening the whole what I built.
Right.
Yeah, you want that nice comfortable level off, and then now I'm experimenting with some weird beers here, but they're not core to keeping me afloat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what when I sat down with George Pesic, the owner of Evil Czech, about a year ago, and that was one of my questions to him as well. And he said he just wants to be hopefully a regional brewery. It doesn't want to be like in every state. Just wants to be around the Great Lakes area, and look at but
you want to be known. Obviously here, and then people traveling through here. Hey,
right.
I
got
have
Evil
to
Czech,
stop at
Evil
Evil
Czech,
Czech.
Mishawaka.
Right.
I know when I'm going through that. I know I'm going to stop at Evil Czech. So I mean, and you're going to do well. And I think there's a lot of places that have that view, and there's places like you said they want to just know I want to be on every corner and every. It's all kinds. They're all out there.
Well,
and I think there's places like Evil Czech, Grand Junction that we just went to that are doing great beers, and they're going to grow as it comes to them.
Yeah.
They're not going to go reach, bite off more than they can chew like a lot of places have done.
Oh, yeah.
Grand Junction in Westfield, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome beer.
Awesome
They are.
place.
Yeah.
Great
killer
guys,
place.
awesome beer. And they're not biting off more than they can chew. They're expanding again, but they're doing it because they have the support system and people that love the beer. And, they're not saying, hey, we're just going to build this big thing and throw out some shit beer. They're letting that grow as their beer grows, which is very cool.
End goal is always to make money. I mean, let's be honest.
Well,
Why would you do this if you didn't make money? But
don't throw yourself in debt.
exactly
Do that much.
The goal is to just keep making good beer. If that means you got to expand to supply your demand, that's fine. But don't supply and demand yourself out of a business.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
trap.
a lot.
There's a trap.
There is.
And that trap is expanding because it takes so we got we have basically a 20-barrel brew house back there, and we got 50-barrel bright tank and lagering tank, and we got a 15, 220, 230 barrel fermenters. If you want to go any bigger on the brew house, you have to think about the head space and expanding out, and the materials and the cost that come. You're talking millions of dollars.
It could take a company under just trying to expand. Yeah,
And that's the risk you got to balance out.
Exactly. So that's why slow and steady growth is really the best route to take. So.
Keeps you going long term.
Yeah.
Keeps you in an industry and in a career. Everybody's looking at get money. Even nowadays, there's no careers. Everybody's just in it for their paycheck.
Right.
You can't rely on a career anymore because most of the companies you're working for will cut you in a heartbeat because they're trying to make profit.
Wait, what?
But back in the day, you used to know you could progress in a company, even auto manufacturers, anybody. You knew you had a 30-year career if you could get in the ground floor and you did a good job. Well, they were going to promote you to this and then this and then this, and you were comfortable for 20 years or 20, 30 years of a career.
You're talking about the 70s.
Yes,
Right.
way back
Yeah.
then.
You're talking about the 70s.
I was born in 79, so I heard about this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's a good time for people.
But I've recently, I've read a lot on that, and then I like that kind of history of when there was a stability there.
Yeah.
And you didn't overstretch yourself so much because all the public, just the need for shareholders to make a constant profit, which there's a limit to that. Like I said, and it's nice to see some of that come back in. I'm happy to build an industry and something I can maintain long term, without risking everything because I want to all of a sudden build a 400,000 square foot freaking brewery warehouse out there while still trying to maintain something else.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
It's nice to see that. It really is.
And there are great companies like I don't know New Holland's capacity, but like New Belgium. I mean, the things that they do, and even Sierra Nevada, and how they're and Lagunitas, they're very employee mindful. I don't know. I've heard rumors that some breweries, they give their employees they get a free massage every month, and they have total health care.
Total health care.
Well, health care.
I think that's in Denmark.
Denmark. Yes,
have
it
it in the
is.
States.
That's in Old Holland.
Good healthcare, good
Yeah.
healthcare, and let it, just a heavily loaded benefits package.
Because if they take care of their employees, the employees will take care of their customers.
Yeah.
That's I forget who was it? Branson?
Karl Marx.
No, Jeremy. No. who's the rich guy who owns Virgin and all that? Branson.
Branson.
Yeah, that's one of his big things. Is if I take care of my employees, they're going to take care of my clients.
Yeah.
And because they'll be happy to work there, they'll be
Right.
happy to tout the company and move. And those are good things to see, which we've lost a lot of over the last 10, 20 years.
Yeah, we're going to lose more.
Yeah.
There's cool things about Evil Czech and New Holland as well. Both have that. They're bigger places. They have the restaurants, and they're bigger breweries, and they have great beer in it. But they have the atmosphere draws you in. It's a great neighborhood place.
Still, yeah.
I was impressed going to New Holland. It's downtown, but it's that the locals there asked. Michelle and I went there, and we had a local there. Hey, where you guys from? So I mean, it's cool that you have that.
Yeah.
It's a neighborhood place. It's bigger, but it's still a neighborhood craft brewery.
Yeah.
That's going to keep bringing people back time and time again. Families coming in. You guys got a great buffet here. It's awesome. Pat's waving.
No,
I know.
He knows what I'm saying.
But it's unique, and like I said, when you can maintain that and keep growing a little bit at a time, to me, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, and I think it was a great opportunity for George and this location because this, like where we're at now, it used to be Mishawaka Brewing Company.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like Mishawaka Brewing Company was one of the original brew pubs within the state of Indiana. Like
That's actually really cool. Yeah.
They opened up shortly after the Broad Ripple Brew Pub, and then you had Barley Island. And those are like the original three within the state of Indiana. And I used to come here. I was a mug member, and like I know there was a stage here eventually, but like the jukebox was right over here. And like I know this place quite well.
Just come here for Scotch eggs.
Scotch eggs on Mondays, $1 egg,
Hell yeah.
$1 egg night,
Damn.
And
Man, that sounds fantastic.
That does
right
sound
now.
awesome.
what's that? Humphreys McGee. Yeah, Humphreys McGee used to play here all the time. They played in the they would have like Mishawaka Brewing Company. They made some good beer, like the Founders Stout.
Yeah.
That was on Monday night. That was when it was on special. So I got a good
Gotta
mug
remember
of
the
it.
special nights, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great place. We used to come up here to just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd come in here with a group of friends, and we'd sit and we'd play euchre and drink pitchers of beer.
Oh, that sounds
That's
fantastic.
right. They would play cards and all.
Yeah.
I forgot about
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Do you guys have decks of cards here?
I always carry decks of cards with me,
I like your style.
but I don't have any with me now.
So not always.
They just need to
One
keep,
time.
just need to keep some behind the bar, and keep some. You guys need some board games and some other stuff behind the bar.
No,
to-
just I like the idea of euchre. I
do
love
love
euchre,
euchre,
and
yeah.
I love drinking beer. So
We'll do
they
some
go hand in
veggie
hand.
buddies later and a little euchre after that.
Sounds good.
I don't remember how to play euchre.
Are you sure? Oh, that's right.
I've been
You're
away
one of
from
those.
Indiana for a while.
I know
it's like riding a bike. Come on.
we're getting ready to round down here, but I do want to get back into Stampede and the things you guys got coming up here before we got to tag out for the night.
Yeah, I know we talked about Hi-Fi, but you said you got a couple things in between now and then.
Yeah, what we got in December is I don't think we got a big deal for the public there, but in January we're going to People's Brew House
Oh, yeah.
cool.
in Lafayette.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So that'll be a big one. That's going to be a Tuesday evening. That's our first time in there, so I see a lot of head nodding and that's
Yeah.
nice there.
Yeah.
But
Communist.
that's new
Communist.
for us. It
Never
sounds
been there.
very communist. Yeah.
Which
But-
people's?
Oh shoot, I can't tell you that, man.
There's
People's,
multiples.
People's Brewery?
Yeah.
Because
In
I hear
Lafayette?
all the time,
Yeah.
like when people, like you people, like so.
No, People's Brewery.
Those people.
You people,
Use peoples.
and then say, those people tell me like, what'd you call me? Us people, you stereotype. It's like, no, I
No,
love Asians.
they're so cute.
At least somebody at the table does.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's going to be our
Wait, what?
our very first show in Lafayette. So I don't know how we've gone like 5 or 6 years without getting into there, but and People's Brewery in particular, we've tried before and failed, and so we're happy about getting the chance to
deal.
get
Okay.
in there.
Good deal. Well, we're looking forward to Hi-Fi. I know that.
They just opened up a location, right? New location, Peoples.
People, yeah, in Lebanon.
Oh, in Lebanon.
really?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
not
we
spot,
got a
is
guy
it?
that
It's
lives
Indiana.
in
Kinda.
Isn't it Lebanon?
Lebanon?
Yeah, Lebanon.
Yeah,
Oh, they have
Whatever.
the Lebanon or Savor Lebanon
I say Lebanon.
festival coming up. too.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we really look forward to you at Hi-Fi. I know,
We do, yeah.
me and Brennan were talking about it earlier, and I know we're gonna probably come out and see you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely excited about it.
Oh, I'm sure,
Good.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's a really cool venue. It's
Yeah,
a
I
really
like
cool
it.
spot.
Well,
I
I
mean,
like the lineup's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
One of the
that'll-
best
that'll be
spots
a
to
fun
see music, Yep. Good deal.
Well-
Holland, New Holland, Jeremy, Evil Check. Thank you again for inviting us here, and
Yeah.
we'll come back again, obviously.
Thanks for coming out. And
Yeah.
glad
Yeah.
it worked out. Sorry about the delay, but
No.
no,
delay,
no.
Don't worry about it.
we'll give you guys a tour. And
We can sit and drink great beer before the.
And
Yeah,
a giant,
yeah.
There's nothing to apologize.
There's
And I
no
had a
real
giant-
delay there. Yeah.
I had a
and
giant
you
pretzel
guys are
log.
are you gonna get some food before going over to
Absolutely.
Veggie Buddies? And
Yeah, I think
cool.
so. Yeah.
I'm kind of full of giant pretzel log.
Agree to disagree.
I'm leaving that one
All right.
alone. I could go
El
much
Chapo.
further.
You asked about food earlier.
Yeah.
El Chapo. That
El
sandwich.
Chapo?
El Chapo.
Oh, really?
All right.
All right. All right.
That's good.
I like it.
And the arrabbiata pizza.
Yeah. I seen that
That's
earlier.
really good.
Really?
Mm.
Well, we may have to do one of those things where we get a bunch of different shit and just graze.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, well, let's
Thank
toast
you,
out.
guys.
I think we
Yeah.
got another.
Yeah.
I think we ended
Yeah.
up picking up another shot of whiskey.
Yeah,
Silver
actually-
toast out with a shot of
Yeah,
whiskey.
Journeyman
Silver
Silver
Cross in
Cross.
Germany.
Yeah.
Silver Cross.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salute.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out.
Some find the good old earth sometimes takes a while. I laid my love on rocky ground, and then the sun came beating down. It nearly dried my little leaves away, but I'm still standing here today. For rivers change and mountains fall, a little faith, a miracle. The earth will break, a tree will rise out of the cracks and reach up to the sky. I laid my love on rocky ground, and then the sun came beating down. I'm praying for a taste of rain to feel that rush of life again. For rivers change and mountains fall, a little faith, a miracle. The earth will break, a tree will rise out of the cracks and reach up to the sky. I know below that rocket runs, the good old earth is there for us. I laid my love down on the rocky ground, 'cause there's a good love and it's gotta be found. For rivers change and mountains fall, a little faith, a miracle. The earth will break, a tree will rise out of the cracks and reach up to the sky. faith a miracle. The earth will break, a tree will rise out of the cracks and reach up to the sky.
Thank y'all so much.